Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:05 p.m., December 28th, 2020, Monday, new trading day after a long weekend. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. I appreciate that. So it feels like I haven't traded in a long time. It was definitely slow today. Not much happening. A couple trades this morning, then some chop trades midday and afternoon. And I ended up losing money today. Didn't go on tilt or anything. A little frustration with a couple jumped trades. Actually, I tried trading this stupid ACY. The no news move up 38 points for no reason and then gap down off after the halt 20 points, which is insane if you were in this thing. Tried getting on the 8 move here. I just was looking at one other thing on a different screen. I come back and this thing was like 9. You know, I just kept flying. I couldn't keep up with it. I don't think I would have made much money on this move, but still crazy action on this ACY. This market is out of control. So obviously a lot of the stocks that have been high flying the last few months are taking a little bit of a beating today. SPACs and things like that, like Blink, had a nice setup this morning. Actually made $150 on a trade on Blink this morning through this level, which was really nice. And it kind of just flushed down pretty good. So my last shares kind of ended up almost at break even, which is unfortunate because it would have been a nice little extra $100 had it held up like to these highs or whatever. But after that, it just, it was at 56 or something like that. Yeah, 56.12, and it got down to 46. So a 10-point swing on Blink, even though it only closed down $3 in the day. It was trying to gap up. It's like the rest of the market. Again, if you hopefully had a good weekend and Christmas and everything else coming into the New Year week. Let me look at this. This one's something I want to show you. SPY volume on the 5-minute at the end here is the only reason why we have a little bit more volume on the daily compared to a half day on Thursday. So little volume. This big candle here is literally the reason why we're up above this, I think, maybe by 2 million shares. Pretty much the same volume as the Thursday, which is a half day, Christmas Eve. Just not a great day to trade. Blink caught me in a good spot. But other than that, I was looking at things like my RMG was my miss too. And I was looking at Blink through the 36 here. Ran up to like 38.5. Just a nice little trade. So all these guys were making moves early and then they died off, right? What was it? Trying to think what other ones I was looking at today that kind of were making moves. Fubo, GP did this interesting move. I tried trading actually through the 27 level and kind of got chopped out of it for a small loss. But then they made this high here at 28. And I was thinking about taking this 28 move. It ran to 30 in I know these are 5-minute candles, but it ran to 30 in like 1 minute. From 28, just a miss on that one. So that would have been a day maker right there. Without even thinking, EQOS. I missed a move through 16 here and then a secondary move through 16 as well. Nothing else really set up. Honestly, it was a really boring day. Lost $62 on the day. I'm more upset about, I'm happy that I didn't go down some kind of spiral tilted, because on a day like this, you can try to take trades that were just stupid. There was just no volume to take these trades. So, something set up. And I know guys I trade with, they're doing well. I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the wins. It was SOL. My rules tell me to get out of the trade if I jump in early through this 12 level. And I did. I got in on this candle here, I believe. It went to 12, but didn't get there. And it pulled back to 11.89. Only 11 cents, I know. My rules tell me that I need to get out because this could flush down. And in this case, it did flush down, but came right back up. But I was already out. Would have been a nice little trade here for 55 cents. Long moving trade. Definitely one that you would have to give some time to. But it is what it is. My scanner's working out pretty well. I actually had my daily scanner, which does these daily scans using the inside bar stuff. And one of them was on Baidu, whatever you want to call it. High day break on this candle, which was 192.88, and it did that right here on this particular candle, and it ran up nicely to 197.99. I'm actually having, I'm not sure what's going to happen with this. I do have a developer. He's going to try to create some kind of code for me to take these trades. I'm going to see if it works or not. I select from a selection, so my scan runs based on my parameters. Then I reduce it based on bullish patterns. Pretty obvious this is a pretty good bullish pattern. And then I will take a certain exit based on certain criteria like range and is it above, moving averages or whatever it might be. But 2 trades triggered today. It was this one and EOSE, I believe. EOSE. Yeah, here. It was a Christmas inside bar day, but whatever. 21.85, and then it went through this level and pulled back and then made it to new highs at like 23 actually. So it was a nice little trade there. But that's going to be determined. I'll keep you posted about that going into the future. That pretty much wraps it up right now. Not much happening. I don't expect much this week. I got to really find a couple trades early and be smart. And then if nothing really sets up, just don't force anything, because with the lack of volume, it's just not worth it. I mean, if you, the only the volume that was really coming, it was like on Apple, even on this stock, which is better than the past couple of days. I mean, they're up, 3.69%, 4.87%, and Facebook. Actually, these two, Facebook had some nice volume considering on the last week or so. And I think Microsoft was up pretty good too. If you caught Microsoft, yeah, that's okay volume, but they were up pretty good with 2 points on the day. Amazon, I think, was doing really well as well based on the weekend of Christmas, 111. This is why the markets were up pretty well right here for the SPY and the NASDAQ. Pretty good volume on Amazon. But other than these big boys, the small time players, just not getting the move. Like stocks like AI we talked about. Look at this flush down, 168 open all the way down to 145. I know it only looks like 1450, but just think about it, 168 to 145, 23 points. Another big hit was Zoom. Zoom took a big hit today. It was, a gap down to 370, and then it closed around 351. It's at 350. So, you're talking about a big move there. We're talking 25 points on Zoom. And, we'll see what happens going forward. I'm going to keep it calm the rest of the week. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. Trade smaller or don't force. And hopefully I can find a couple good ones for you guys and end the month on the right side. Okay? So have a good one, and I will talk to you tomorrow.